play one instrument, it would be the violin.
Oh.
I love that. I love the symphony.
My kids played the cello.
Oh, did they?
Two of them. And the cello is the most beautiful instrument. You put the cello with all of the others and the bass, and they all just make music, just like the weather.
Exactly, Dan. You train them well, right?
That's right.
Yeah, sometimes could get a little haywire, some screeches and, you know, things in there.
When they start playing, you gotta...
Oh, boy.
Okay, all right. Well, the weather sometimes does cause problems, just like music in your ears. And yesterday, it was not music to our ears, but today, we have a big change. Let's look at the close-up view here of the radar. Here we have some precipitation beginning to fall already in Cedar City and along the southern part of the I-15 corridor. And, you know, we can get a little closer here, and it's starting to snow right there at the Black Ridge. It's snowing in the Pine Valley Mountains and also up towards Bryce Canyon, Cedar Breaks. This is the southern end of the split in the jet stream. Here's the northern end. Look what's happening here. Now, all of a sudden, we are starting to see moderate precipitation. Now, temperatures are going to fall. And as the temperatures fall, the snow will begin to fall. Bench areas to begin with. Here's a two-dimensional view. And look what's really weird. You got a south flow here, and you have a north flow here, so it's really chaotic what's going on in the upper atmosphere across northern Utah. But we get a little closer view in the Salt Lake Valley, and you can see here's the precipitation in the Wasatch Mountains, Cottonwood Canyons coming up from the south. It's snow, and here's precipitation coming from the north and northwest into the Salt Lake Valley in the form of rain, which will be turning over to snow as well. Over the Great Salt Lake, again, a very chaotic flow here, so really odd, but some moderate precipitation now, Sunset, Ogden, and also in Layton. Again, it will be turning over to snow in the next couple of hours, and this will last for several hours into the early afternoon. If you're going out to conference and you're watching, you'll want the jacket, you'll want the umbrella, you're going to need it. It is going to be raining and snowing, so be prepared for that. Again, a split jet stream, always difficult to forecast, so we have to do the best we can. Temperatures falling into the 30s for a while, snow developing, winds gusty from the northwest, so a very chilly day. Oh, much different today. Even though it was 80 yesterday, that wind, it didn't feel like 80, did it? It wasn't that pleasant. By this afternoon, decreasing snow showers. It'll still be mostly cloudy, and temperatures will edge back up there close to 50, but probably not. That means it'll be 31 degrees cooler today, officially, for the high temperature than yesterday. And I have to mention that 80 degrees yesterday, that was a once in 150-year occurrence. It has never happened in the month of March before. Never been 80 that early in the season. So 49 Salt Lake, 48 Ogden, 47 in Logan, 70 in Bullfrog ahead of the front. Now tonight we'll see some scattered showers and very gusty winds in the Castle Country area, northwest winds in the Uinta Basin. Very strong winds moving down through the canyons of southern Utah into Washington County around Tokerville and into Lavercan. Also possibly some very windy conditions in the Beaver Dam Mountains and just around the St. George area. Frosty start tomorrow, though. Light winds. How about light winds? 55 degrees for the high temperature tomorrow, and it'll be 56 in Price and 55 in Vernal. A bit breezy there. We'll call it windy in Utah's Dixie with 73 degrees. And then 7-day forecast, we have a couple of showers. I showed them on radar for you today, and then some sunshine on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, up to 82. And on Thursday, 68 degrees, with Saturday coming in at 70. So a little cooler towards the end of the week. And for the Wasatch Front, my friends, this is no April Fool's joke. No, I'm serious about this. It will snow for a little while. Yesterday's 80, today it's snowing. Then it'll be 55 on Monday, 62 on Tuesday, Wednesday 75, a little breezy but not windy, and then a few more showers, it looks like, on Thursday and Friday. A little too early to tell how big that storm will be, but today, if you're going out, jacket, coat, umbrella, you're going to need it. The
whole thing. And I noticed, looking toward next weekend, 58 on Saturday with some clouds.
Kind of cool.
Sunday, Easter. Too early to predict.
Oh, it's going to be, I'm not going to tell any jokes. I was going to say, you know, the eggs, it's going to be a real yolk, but never mind.
All right.
Not as good as next weekend as this weekend.
All right. Maybe a rain jacket over that pretty Easter dress.
No, I don't think it'll be a precipitation weekend, just a cool weekend.
All right. Dan, thanks.